A major policy change by one of the city's most influential restaurateurs. No vaccine, no service inside.
Timing out when the big showers and thunderstorms will wrap up and what you can expect by morning.
A big change coming quick to the top management at the MTA. This is News 4 Now for July 29th. I'm Gilma Avalos. Interim MTA President Sarah Feinberg says she's stepping down tomorrow. Feinberg has been interim president since February of 2020, just as the pandemic kicked off. Her departure comes 1 month after Governor Cuomo said he wanted to split the top job at the MTA into 2 posts and name Feinberg as chair. But some lawmakers voiced concerns about the governor's plan, and it has not moved forward. New York restaurateur Danny Meyer will require indoor patrons of his Union Square Hospitality Group restaurants to prove they've been vaccinated against COVID-19. The mandate also applies to current employees and new hires. Known for being the force behind the Modern and Gramercy Tavern, the mandate would require guests dining in one of his restaurants to either bring a physical COVID-19 vaccine card, a New York State Excelsior pass, or a photo of the Vax card upon arrival. Meyer said the group is following some of the mandates now being required of state and soon federal employees.
I think that the vast majority of people who dine out, especially indoors, don't want to see us go back to how things were, where we had either no opportunity to serve people indoors, or last September, for the first time, we could serve 25% capacity. That is so yesterday. We know right now that the vaccine works, and it's time to make sure that this economy continues to move forward.
When someone as respected as him steps forward, it will send a message to the whole private sector that others should follow suit immediately.
His announcement comes as the White House announces federal employees will either have to prove they're vaccinated or undergo rigorous testing. Governor Cuomo is requiring all state employees to get vaccinated or take part in regular testing. New York City will be offering a new incentive for people to get vaccinated. Mayor de Blasio says starting tomorrow, anyone getting a free vaccine dose at a city-run site will get $100. It will be given to city workers and residents who make an appointment to get a shot. The money will arrive either on a prepaid debit card in the mail or on a digital card sent by email. Help wanted signs are up all around Coney Island. Some of the neighborhood's most popular attractions are still hiring for the remainder of the summer season. That includes Luna Park, the New York Aquarium, and the Coney Island Amphitheater. At Nathan's Famous, they're looking to fill positions from cook, cashier, to manager. And most locations are inviting job seekers to fill out an application in person, but for some, you can apply online, so call ahead. In Connecticut, a new concert venue is now rocking Bridgeport. Officials cut the ribbon on the Hartford Healthcare Amphitheater. They hope it will help revitalize the city and boost the economy. The amphitheater was built at the site of an old baseball stadium. It features a state-of-the-art audio system and a layout that came from a collaboration with Live Nation.
I think that theater is going to be wonderful. I've seen it on the highway, and it looks really great.
You see a lot of homeless people, a lot of things going on here, which is sad. I pray that everything works out.
Rock band REO Speedwagon kicked off the music at the venue. In the coming weeks, Harry Connick Jr., Kings of Leon, and Greta Van Fleet are scheduled to perform. A stormy afternoon, possibly even a stormy night, but how about the Friday morning commute, Maria?
The stormy afternoon and evening will not lead to a stormy morning, so that's some good news there. But we still have a few hours more to go before we can call things quiet for the rest of the night. So that takes us to about midnight, and then toward morning we actually get to see the skies clear. With that said, any of the showers and storms going this evening will be heavy at times. A few spotty showers behind all of this, but as you can see, by the time the sun is up, we'll get to see it with skies clearing. Could be quite a bit of rainfall between now and tomorrow morning. In fact, some areas picking up as much as an inch of rain, so there may be some leftovers by tomorrow morning in terms of some puddles and some humidity. 69 for the start of the day in the city, into the 60s from Poughkeepsie, Long Island as well, down to the Jersey Shore, Belmar, starting off in the mid-60s. That refreshing breeze picking up by the afternoon.
New York Restaurant Week is in full swing. New York Live gives us a sampling of some of the participating restaurants.
Restaurant Week has been celebrating the New York City dining experience for almost 3 decades, and over 500 restaurants from all 5 boroughs are participating this year. We're headed to a few to see what they're serving up, starting with 232 Bleecker. Zach, for people who aren't familiar with the restaurant, you guys kind of have an interesting background. Tell me about it.
So we're a restaurant brought to you by Dig, a restaurant group. It's kind of a fast casual chain restaurant. This is our chance to do sort of like a more fine dining restaurant.
Talk to me about the menu. What can we find on it?
Most of the stuff we get is from the market, so we go there 3 days a week.
How often does the menu change? Is it seasonal or even weekly?
So it can change day to day even. Like if the tomatoes change or the strawberries change, we can put them on the menu or take them off as needed. It's about the seasons and having the best produce at the best time.
So I know that Restaurant Week has different tiers. Where does this fall in?
For $21, you get the 3 vegetable choices and then a choice of appetizer or dessert.
Up next, we are at one of my favorite restaurants in New York City, Lore Fish Bar in Soho. Chef, you come from a family of chefs and really some pretty amazing lineage. Tell me about your family.
Well, no problem. My grandfather was a chef. He used to work for Joe Baum in the Joe Baum era, so it was Charlie O's, Four Seasons. And then my father, the last job that he had before he passed away was he was executive chef at Tavern on the Green. This is our rock shrimp tempura.
I get excited when I see shrimp tempura on a table, and that's delicious.
Here is our chilled crab and butter lettuce salad. This is our tuna tartare.
I haven't had that before. That's really good.
This is one of my favorite dishes. This is what we call our seafood fra diavolo. It's a squidding pasta, and we use our fra diavolo sauce, which is a spicy tomato sauce. It's very spicy.
Chef, you're the best. Your food's the best. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today.
These are some of the busiest weeks of the summer at the Jersey Shore, and businesses are booming. If you're looking to rent a place next month, experts say you're likely out of luck. And as News 4 Jersey Shore reporter Ted Greenberg tells us, many folks are already thinking about their summer plans for 2022.
Plans and vacations.
Carrie Duncan scored late in the game in the Shore's fiercely competitive summer rental market. Her family and friends managed to book the oceanfront home in Beach Haven they're staying in this week just a couple months ago.
Our friends that are with us happened to just come across this one that was newly renovated, so it just hit the market because there was nothing else left, so we really just lucked out.
If you're in the market for a Shore rental in early to mid-August, James Kelly with the Van Dyke Group on Long Beach Island says you'll likely have a tough time finding one.
Generally, any given year, even on a very good year, I still have a few properties that are probably available. This year, even they're gone.
The best hopes for somebody to find something the first 2 weeks of August would be to look for a new listing, something that just got posted, somebody that just bought it, that just put it on the rental market. They'll book up in a couple of days.
Dwayne Watlington is owner and founder of Vacation Rentals Jersey Shore, which has regional listing websites serving LBI, Ocean City, and the Wildwoods. He and other real estate experts say a significant number of people are already making moves to book rentals for next summer.
I think a lot of people that wait until, the spring to book their vacations missed out this year. And they don't want to miss out next year, so that's why they're getting an early start booking their vacations for 2022.
Carrie Duncan among those not waiting.
We want to try to secure it for next year, the same week.
Reservations for next year are certainly contentious. Everybody who had a spot here this year is well aware and wishing to hold on to it.
Kelly says more summer rental properties traditionally come on the market in the fall and early winter. But given the demand already being seen for 2022, he says that might not be the case this time. In Beach Haven, I'm Ted Greenberg, News 4 New York.
Thank you for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.